It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with a wonderful. Oh man, I got to say, I'm loving how, of course, I want to keep on finishing talks because these talks that we've been having for like the last, couple of for like the last week or so, last couple of weeks, has been really, really interesting on like so many different angles, and I really got to say, I'm loving how everything is all shaping up. Everything is aligning themselves. Hey, Sean Gaddafi. Hey, I mean Vendetta. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And I definitely like I said, man, this early rising, we got to talk, man, because it's good. Hey, Justice Born. Hey, Onyx Storm Rising. Hey, Clarissa Gilchrist. Hey, Zadok Israel. Yeah, y'all, I just feel pretty good about everything. Give me 1 second to go get some water. Hey, what's up, fam? I'm back. Hey, little lady. Hey, Kurt Washington Jr. What's up, Nuff? What's going on, Anthony Walker? Billy River, Sinead King. Hey, Better Ray Trail. Jerry Hutchison. What's up, Nuff? Yeah, man. Good looking on the info that you sent me, though, bro. What's up, Rudy J? Hey, Monique Howard. Yes, family. I got to say, from what it's looking like, and to me, and by me keep on looking at the Nazareth Gezerah, it appears that it's pretty much what's up, Loud Green. I really believe now that the Nazareth Gezerah is pretty much in motion right now, because it seems to me that many things, you know, um, yeah, man, it just really seemed like a lot of these things are really being implemented. Children, a lot of children have actually been saved and stuff like that. Also, like, what else, man? Like, of course, I've been hearing about, hey, Monique Hill, what's going on, Michael L. Peace, Mom, what's going on? I've also been hearing, of course, how, how they stepped down. I'm loving the fact how they stopped funding the World Health Organization, which is organization that was pretty much going to be, vaccinating our people. And I'm glad that, President number 45, he did put an end to that and stuff like that. Yep, and what I mean? Just loving how everything is all shaping up toward us, I'm shaping up toward us to what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything is just lining up like every single day. It just seems like we gotta really pay attention to like a lot of stuff that's going on every day, because it just seems like every day many more things and revelations are coming about. Oh yeah, Lord lady, I heard about they doing away with student loans. I've actually heard about they doing away with student loans because they actually want to be like that's actually what they talk about, forgiveness. That's one of the reasons why they actually getting away. I'm doing away with the Federal Reserve, because they loan money, get charged interest, and they put a lot of us in debt. So we really don't need any debt anyway. So that's the reason why they doing away with student loans, and they actually doing debt forgiveness. Oh yeah, heard about that little lady. Heard about Ellen and Oprah got they pretty much on them they pretty much on them ankle bracelets. You feel me? I've heard that's going on, but like I said, man, it's a lot of stuff that's happening on these levels. Man, it's so many things coming to my mind right now that I want to say, man. It's just like, it's just like sometimes you just gotta let it come out, man, because many times we know this information and it comes to us, and once we do the research, it pretty much confirms everything. You feel me? Because I got to say, like, I really believe that the Gezerah Nezerah has been enacted, because they saying that Friday the 13th, in March, he pretty much stepped down anyway, and he said it has been an honor to be our president. So for what I'm looking at right now, for what people telling me, what I'm saying, we pretty much back now to being a republic. We not the United States corporation anymore. You said the concerts, you said celebrities are doing for the COVID-19 after Trump stopped the funding who? You said these celebrities that are for testing the vaccines are desperate. Yeah, they are, of course. Yep, that's the reason why Trump, pretty much, the fun of them, because it was actually dealing with those vaccines, and many people believe that those vaccines have the chip in it, so that is a good thing. Hey, what's going on, Michael L? You said all debt is prepaid. HJR 192. All right, okay, cool. So that is some Michael L. So can you tell me more about this right here? So pretty much, Michael L. So you pretty much confirming that all the debt right about now is pretty much is pretty much being wiped away, right? Because the Nazareth Act actually deals with that, about wiping away all credit card and mortgage and bank debt. What's going on, my hey, Bakari, I'm a kill Al Bay. Yeah, Clarissa Yorkers, I was saying the same thing. Yeah, think about the Pledge of Allegiance and to the Republic for which it stands. I was looking at that too myself. I'm Clarissa. Hey, Reginald Burnett. You said House Joint Resolution Act 192, May 5th, 1993, and Bakari Akil Bay. What is that actually dealing with as well? Because I know the Federal Reserve was like, I believe they were formed in like 1933, if not 1913. Because all of these things are tied into like, to what I'm, to pretty much what I'm saying and what we're talking about right up on here. You said the process when America went off the gold standard back in 1933. Yeah, because I know that they said back in 1971 that Nixon took away the gold, from the dollar bill. Okay, it's fiat paper now. All right, okay, cool. So pretty much like fiat, it's pretty much it has no value, because the currency without any gold behind it, it has no value, because gold is the real currency anyway. Okay, you said the silver standard left in 1971. Michael L. said every bill, mortgage, student loans, etc., because they use the birth certificate as payment. With the secure party. All right, okay. So pretty much, Michael L. So pretty much the Nazareth Gezerah is pretty much confirming all of that, and that's pretty it's pretty much in effect right now. But am I correct, Michael L? It was formed B miles after the Titanic ship. Yup. Yup. 1971 Nixon. Yup. It was formed B miles after the Titanic ship. Remember those people who were on that ship? Yup. I remember that. Yup. I remember that. That was on the fall of the cabal. Yup. The federal note. Exactly. All right. Okay. Send me final version application for the temporary restraining without. Wow. Okay, Gwendolyn. Interesting. Interesting. You said there's nothing federal about reserve. Yup. You said Section 1, Article 1, Section 18. They can't create anything but gold, but silver gold coins. Yes. All right. Okay. Cool. Bet. So the Nazareth Gezerah Act is pretty much in full effect. So we are the debt per the 14th or 15th Amendment. Wow. It shows we own the land. All right. Okay. Cool. Bet. Because when I read the Gezerah Nazareth, right, they talking about dealing with sovereign nations. They are talking about dealing with sovereign nations, because let me let y'all read this. Let me let y'all hear this again. Yep, exactly right. The Federal Reserve is illegal anyway. Right, the Federal Reserve is illegal. I'm glad we talk about this today, because a lot of people don't know nothing about this. Now check this out, right? They said the Nazareth has merged with Gezerah. Alliance sources are claiming that Nazareth is no longer needed in America, since Trump last month signed the revised Paris Agreement, in which Gezerah was secretly embedded. Therefore, Nazareth, which was originally the announcement of Gezerah at the UN, but now affect the Republic, along with the rest of the world, amounting to a total of 206 sovereign nations. Did y'all hear that? My Moorish brothers, Michael L. Michael L. said the 13th, 14th Amendment are called the dead badges. You said Donald Trump's uncle and father worked with Nikola Tesla. Yup, exactly, enough. Yup. I saw it on the documentary. Yup, exactly. We said we all these articles and what, little lady. Oh, fam, we got fired this morning already. Keep it going. You said no, the 70s when Nixon was in office, it was taking off the gold standard, right? I kind of figured that was in the currency reset in 1933. The U.S. was bankrupt and England made them enslave everybody. Yup, exactly. Hey, Angela Caraway, Rothschilds owned the Federal Reserves. Yup, not the Feds. Exactly. Yup, they make the money on a fiat. Absolutely nothing. That's right, Gwendolyn. Exactly. It doesn't have any value. You're correct. That's right. Thank you, Gwendolyn. Thank you so much. The article that I'm reading about the Nazareth, it is on blissfulvisions.com. And if you put up in the Nazareth Gezerah, you know what I'm saying, in Google, it's going to give you like so many different articles. And also, when you go up on YouTube with the Nazareth Gezerah, it's hundreds of videos right about now that is on the Nazareth Gezerah. Man, people are talking about it. Trump's presidency is deeper than what people think. Yes, it is, Nuff. Yes, it is. And all of these things are happening right now. All of these things are being implemented. And like I said, when you put in Nazareth Gezerah, many people are talking about it. I know I've been talking about it heavy because I'm one of the few black channels that's been talking about it. If not the first. I'm not bragging or boasting, but that's real. The conscious community ain't talk about this. Or the global reset. That's what I'm saying, Kurt Washington Jr. I think something big is going to be coming. You said they're using the 1871 KKK Act to take over the Republic, original 13th Amendment with the 20 sections we under. Matter of fact, Michael L., let me read something. Matter of fact, Michael L., do you want me to go into the whole entire thing or what this thing is implemented? Read it to the people again? I don't mind doing it. You said incorrect. You said United States of America. You said major. The sign off for the birth certificate that is upon. Thank you, Clarissa. I'm thinking Clarissa. Exactly, Michael L. Wright. I've been talking about it. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me go into it. Let me go into these things. Matter of fact, I'm going to read the history of it. And Michael L., I want you to confirm. I'm going to read deeper to this thing. They said the Nazareth was signed into law October the 6th. October the 10th, 2000. And it was supposed to be announced on September the 11th, 2001. Now check this out, right? They said the brief history, they said one late evening on March the 9th, 2000, a written phone call was about the Delta Force personnel and Navy SEALs. Thank you, Mary Lane, for the donation to 15 members of the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House, who were the sponsors and co-sponsors of Nazareth. They were immediately escorted by the Delta Force and the Navy SEALs to their respective voter chambers, where they passed the National Economic Security and Reformation Act. These 15 members of Congress were the only people lawfully allowed to hold office in accordance with the original 13th Amendment. They said, remember, if you will, that British soldiers destroyed the copies of the Titles of Nobility Amendment in the War 1812 because it prevented anyone who had ties to the Crown of England from holding public office. Nazareth is the most groundbreaking Reformation Act to not sweep this country but our entire history. This act does away with the Federal Reserve Bank, the IRS, the shadow government, and much more. They said representative of the government nation, quote unquote, finally subordinated into a certain Americans. And this, matter of fact, this is what's going to be implemented right here. You know what I mean? Because this is actually dealing with indigenous people. This is actually dealing with that. They're talking about sovereign nation. I want y'all to listen to this. And more as y'all can confirm. And you can confirm as well. They said Nazareth implements the following changes, provides for the following. Are y'all listening to me? They said, listen, zeros out banking and government activities that created and precipitated this debt or forgiveness of debt. Abolishes tax, abolishes the IRS. Michael L. said there are no real judges in America today. Since 1789, the administrators, and I heard Trump replaced them. And check this out, employees of the IRS will be transferred into the U.S. Treasury National Sales Tax Area. It creates a 14% flat rate on non-essential new items only and sales tax revenue for the government. In other words, food and medicine will not be taxed, nor items such as old homes. And it increases benefits to senior citizens. It return, thank you, Kareem Shabazz, returns us to constitutional law to all court and legal matters. It reinstates the original title of nobility amendment. Now listen. This clause reads, quote unquote, no title or nobility should be granted by the United States, and no person holding any office of profit of trust under them without the consent of Congress, except of any present emolument, office, or any title or whatever, or title of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or quote unquote foreign state. And he also said, quote unquote, if any citizen of the United States shall accept, claim, receive, or retain any title of nobility of honor, or shall, without the consent of Congress, accept and retain any present pension, office, or emolument of any kind whatever from any emperor, king, prince, or foreign power, such person shall cease to be a citizen of the United States and shall be incapable of holding any office or trust or profit under them or either them. And it also said it establishes new presidential and congressional elections within 120 days after Nazareth's announcement. They said the interim government will cancel all national emergencies and turn us back to constitutional-based law and legal system. It creates a new U.S. Treasury rainbow currency, which is actually backed by gold, silver, and platinum precious metals. Thus ended the bankruptcy of the United States initiated by Franklin Roosevelt in 1933 and the instigation of the Federal Reserves. It's going to monitor elections and prevent illegal election activities of special interest groups. It forbids the sale of American birth certificate records as chattel property bonds by the United States Department of Transportation. It initiates new U.S. Treasury bank system in alignment with constitutional law. Eliminates the Federal Reserve during the transition period. The Federal Reserve will be allowed to operate side by side. Restores financial privacy, retains all judges and attorneys in constitutional law, seizes all aggressive U.S. government military actions worldwide, establishes a platform for the United States to lead the world towards peace, releases enormous sums of money for a multitude for humanitarian purposes, which means everybody on the planet will become a multi-millionaire immediately. And they said they're going to release it within 72 hours after Nazareth's announcement. And last but not least, enable the from the public under the guise of national security, including free energy devices, anti-gravity, and sonic healing machines. He just confirmed it. My Moorish brother confirmed it in Michael L. I'm going to get my Moorish nationality. See that? Thank you, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn and Michael L. just said, I confirmed it. Say no more. I'm not bragging or boasting, but I'm reading it, and they say I'm correct. Michael L. confirmed it, and Gwendolyn. They know what they talking about. Look at that. You feel me? We know, you know what I mean? We know real Moors. They're saying this is real of what I'm reading. You feel me? Because they talking about the Republic of America, not the United States. And we got brothers and sisters on here, man. You feel me? 28 CF 5.5. If they swear an oath, they relinquish their citizenship. I can obey. I'll say this is a corporation, not a country. That's why the president is head of the administration. He only administrates. Gwendolyn said, United States of America Corporation is the 1874 DC municipality. Gwendolyn, do you're more as well, Gwendolyn? See this right here? We dropping information. We giving up. You know what I mean? We breaking this stuff down to people. Hey, generally. Hey, Piscean Empress. Oh, okay, thank you, Clarissa Gilchrist. Hey, Piscean Empress. Okay, USA has no jurisdiction out of DC. And I really want to say thank you, family, for confirming what I'm saying. You feel me? Because I've been doing a research. I've been talking about it, and I'm seeing other people talking about it, but they've been bullshitting it. When I read this right here, I want people to know because personality in dealing with our inheritance, in dealing with this right here. Michael L said, every judge, not a judge, but trustees, judiciary administrators. And see, Michael L is bringing this information. Hey, LaShonda W. Gwendolyn said we are heirs of the 1663-1665 treaty. Okay, can you break that down, Gwendolyn? And I would like some more information about this as well. You said Brandy Drake. You said, well, one of my universal basic income. Now they talk about paying us like $2,000 a month for the next 6 months, because what I believe what they're going to be doing, they're really going to be implementing. What I really let me slow down. What I really believe what they're going to be doing, they're going to be implementing the new system, and that's going to be dealing with the quantum. That's going to be dealing with the super conscious quantum computer global financial system. It's going to be a quantum financial system, and that's going to be dealing with the gas of Renazareth and going into the new world. Oh yeah, we dropping the knowledge on here. You know what I mean? Not just me, my audience, and we bringing information. This information is priceless to people. You know? Yeah. Shanae, keep more info as well. Gwendolyn, Chancey McCray, and thank you, Camp Powhatan. This is wonderful information. We gotta get our nationality. We have to get our nationality, because this is actually going to be dealing with sovereign nations. Now, mind you, I'm gonna read deeper. Matter of fact, the next two things I want y'all to listen to closely. I'm gonna read the Gaza of Nazareth in whole, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna read about the superconscious quantum computer. This is gonna be good. Wow, little lady, wow, you said two people got 8.2 million net accounts for the stimulus, but the bank took them back. Wow. They also said the money will go to a PayPal or Venom card. I think they spelled it correct. Wow. Tell them what our nationality is, Mr. Michael L. Tell Mr. Mystery what our nationality is. Hey, Pisces 69. Hey, Empress B. Oh, we in here strong. We in here strong. You need to go back to the older documents and treaties. The new world is on its way. Yup. Andrew Kerway's war behind the four walls of the White House and Trump exposing everybody draining the swamp. Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. Yeah, the 1200 the test run, but now they're talking about universal basic increase. It bankrupt since 1933 when the president had all citizens turning their gold. Yep. Matter of fact, oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna read into. We're gonna really connect some dots. I just read the Nazareth Act and the reason why that is being implemented. And now what I'm actually gonna read now I'm actually going to read, you know what I'm saying, the whole entire thing dealing with the Gaza of Nazareth. See, people been playing around with this thing. I don't play around with the Gaza of Nazareth because I look at this information and I really want people to know about it. You know what I mean? And brothers and sisters, we have other brothers and sisters on here that want to know how to get their nationality. Gwendolyn, Camp Powhatan on here. We got Michael Elders on here. We have many brothers and sisters know the nationality. I'm actually going to be working on mine as well. We have to get this. And the reason why we got to get on nationality, I want y'all to read this. I'm actually going to read why. Michael L said the other 2/5 from the 3/5 to make 5/5 is they took our nationality and flag making us 3/5. What documents am I reading from, Gwendolyn? What documents? No, I'm actually reading the Gaza of Nazareth right now. You personally wrote the document that will be filed between Monday, electronically Monday. You sent it to my email, Gwendolyn. When did you send it to me, Gwendolyn? Oh, okay. You talking to Michael, Gwendolyn? Okay, my fault. All right, now listen closely, family. This is some really important information. Why are we going to be needing our nationality? You said besides Taj and Nasir, check out Dr. Yafa Bey. That's another great one. Oh yeah, check out Dr. Aline Bey, another great one as well. Of course we got Taj Tariq Bey, Asida Ducates. We have who else? Yeah, like I said, we have Dr. Aline Bey, another great more. Dr. Phil Valentine, another great more. Who else? Yeah, like I said, Dr. Lean Bate, Dr. Yafa Bate, many of them. Hey, Miss Elbow Jones. Hey, Beverly Sims. All right, okay, check it out. The reason why we're going to have to get a nationality because, listen, they said Nezareth has merged with Gezerah. Alliance sources are claiming that Nezareth is no longer needed in America since last month. Trump signed the revised Paris Agreement in which Gezerah was secretly embedded. Therefore, Nezareth, which originally was destined for the Republic of America, has merged with Gezerah. The announcement of Gezerah at the UN will now affect the Republic of America, along with the rest of the world, amounted to a total 206 sovereign nations. Did y'all hear that right there? Hey, Michael L. Gwendolyn, you talking to me as well, or you talking to Michael? In 2011, our tribal government was established. And listen, they said the new financial system is a part of Gezerah. The IMF will announce the quote-unquote the global gold standard monetary system once Gezerah is announced at the UN. All remaining fiat currencies will be cashed in for gold standard currency. Paper money will eventually be phased out, and all currencies will be digital under the new financial system. The alliance's goal is to make the transition event smooth, simple, and swift. The new financial system has been online for months and is hosted on a protected quantum server that can be not hacked or accessed without permission. Notably, the wealth proliferation aspect is very destabilizing. People who have newfound wealth in extremis are far more likely to be able to help their relatives, their close friends, and fellow citizens. They are more likely to engage in humanitarian efforts. This is wealth building. The future will be unbelievable and complete. Our lives will evolve immensely. The cabal is on the ropes, and new suppressed knowledge, and some of the new suppressed technologies that are being released date back 70 years or more. This is suppressed technology that is quote unquote new to us, but in reality, it is very old. It said it goes back to millions of years. Money and banks are tools of the cabal to control us with a debt based economy, which can never bring prosperity. Consequently, paper money and banks will eventually disappear. Coinage will not. They said in the future we will join the alliance and live among off-world races, trade with them, and travel to other planets, inhabit with humanoid or alien life, which the secret space program has already been doing for decades. Mm, mm. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? You hear that, Miss Elbow Jones? See that bump? Yeah. Cashless society. I've been telling people that. You feel me, Piscean Empress? I've been telling people that. And I'm glad we're talking about this. Dealing with land, dealing with sovereign nation. And the Gezerah goes into this. They said the Republic of America. The Republic, not the United States. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the Republic for which it stands. Who was a part of that Republic? Who are they really talking about? See, thank you, irritated Negress. She said that was confirmation. Chancey McCray says, hey, now I am facing even done yet. We will be ourselves really soon. That's right, Miss Elbow Jones. That's right. Now let me finish reading this to y'all. This is very important. This is very important. I ain't gonna bullshit on this. You know what I mean? They said in the future we will join the alliance and then live among off-world other races and travel to other planets inhabited with humanoid or alien life, which the secret space program has already been doing for decades. The greatest short over time, corporations that responsibly produce things that people really need will see a huge surge in businesses and profits for decades to come. This is wealth producing because a huge spec of Gezerah is the elimination of national debt of every nation on earth. Taxes will be adjusted to be lower for citizens and corporations. Only flat sales tax about 15% on new items will be applied. The pyramid structure of the global elite, including most governments and corporations, has become dysfunctional. It created class separation and fostered the belief of dearth. You know what I mean? Like, haven't you noticed we always deal with class separation? We always got all these answers and isms, capitalism, communism, socialism, Marxism. You know what I mean? All these schisms, isms, capitalism, communism, socialism, Marxism. You feel me? Communism, feminism, all these isms, consumerism, colorism. You feel me? All these isms. Thank you, Miss Elbow Jones. She said Star Trek 3 Beyond is here. The Galactic Federation is here. Never thought be alive. See, what a great time to be alive. And the Gezerah, Miss Elbow Jones, didn't that just confirm that? Let me read it again. It said, in the future, we will join the alliance and then live among off-world races, trade with them, and travel to other planets inhabited with humanoid or alien life, which the secret space only. Yup, we had racism. Another one, racism. That's eliminated with this right here. You feel me? They said the Dark Cabal has had enough time to change gracefully, but they have failed dismally. People will live in the moment now, i.e., growing, which means we're going to be out of the day to need it anymore because everybody is going to be in harmony. So if we're going to live in, yep, classicism, right? Classicism, even escapism. That's another ism, escapism. So this has been eliminated. Yep. Gwendolyn said, all right, okay. And Gwendolyn, you're gonna send that you're gonna send that to me as well, Gwendolyn? You're gonna send that to me? Hey, Holly, a wonderful time to be alive. And listen, yep, that's right. As the time approaches experiences into joy, peace, and prosperity, the Reformation Act is the most groundbreaking Reformation Act to sweep the planet to restore worldwide prosperity, peace, and a global and a golden age that works for everyone and not just for a few elite. Gezerah is ordered to be implemented by all 200. Gwendolyn said it's going to confirm. Yep. This is the shock of the hour. Oh man. We on fire this morning, yo. We on fire this morning, yo. We on fire this morning. Hey, 5-star Shotty. Of the United States, known in USA as NASRA, the National Economic and Security and Reformation Act. The act does away with the Federal Reserve Bank, the IRS, United States Inc., shadow government, and much more. Gezerah is necessary for planet Earth is experiencing the great shift of consciousness, also known as ascension or the great awakening into unity consciousness. Mother Earth is returning to be a secret planet and is taking the entire human population with her. The Galactic Federation of Light and the forces of light have been tasked by Prime Creator Source to stop and reverse the momentum of of this rebellious and blatant dark cabal and put it into its let me slow down and put it into its deceit and to help humanity and Mother Earth bring it to alignment the goals of the great shift into consciousness. That's what the whole Gezerah is actually going to be dealing with now with this whole entire system. You know what I mean? This whole entire monetary system is also being destroyed as well. We're going into a new monetary system. Thank you, Anthony Walker. Hey, Badass Patrol. That's right, Shanae King. Yup. They talking about the space program in the Nazareth. This is real stuff right here. Because that old monetary system, it only benefited for the rich and the wealthy and only the 1%. See, see what they did was they created and precipitated the debt, and we were the ones that had to pay back the debt. Open that document, Gwendolyn. With Sinead King, yeah. Hey, Darius Glover. Yeah, this is a wonderful time. This is a wonderful time. Mm, this is a wonderful time, family, to be alive. Hey, what's up, Rashay? What's going on, Rasheed Holmes? Chancey McCray, like, oh my God. Chancey McCray, like, oh my God. Yep. Who was navigation videos? All right, Gwendolyn, did you send it to me, Gwendolyn? Did you send it to me, Gwendolyn? Thank you, irritating Negress. Gwendolyn, did you send it to me, the information you're talking about? Mm-hmm. See, this is all dealing with us. All right, okay, Gwendolyn. When did you send it to me, Gwendolyn? You sent it to me today. I'm glad to read this to y'all again and how we connected the dots because I really believe that we are really that we are really into this act right now. Yeah, they buffer me, y'all. Can y'all see me? All right, okay, Gwendolyn. Okay, you sent it over 20 minutes ago. All right, okay, Gwendolyn. All right, okay, bet I'm gonna check it out when the stream is over. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. Yep. See, and check this out, right? The reason why they want to get away, the reason why they are ending all of this stuff, because that system only benefited. And I'm saying the reason why they want to do away with that system, it is because the old, and this is actually going to this is actually dealing with what we're dealing with right now. I'm dealing with the global reset. That's right, ACPV ball up the Nazareth and Gesserit Act. I'm reading it right now, and we've been going heavy into it. Hey, Jasmine Virgo, wonderful time to be alive. I know he quit Mediana. So yeah. Oh, okay. Wonderland, wonderful. Thanks. And you say you sent it to me 20 minutes ago? All right, okay. Boom. Yeah. Now check this out, right? The reason why we going into the golden age, what I'm gonna do is right, I'm gonna connect that. Thank you, ACPV Baller. He just read it and he's confirming it as well that it is all true. Thank you, ACPV Baller 13. Thank you, brother. And see, and also it's reading about, the space program as well. And what I'm gonna do is I read the Nazareth Gesserit and I'm gonna read about the global currency reset and while we're in the reset and also connect of the new global financial system that is dealing with the Nazareth Gesserit. Hold on, let me get some water real quick. Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, Gwendolyn, thanks. Mm-hmm. Now check it out, right? They said the global currency reset last happened when nations gathered together to agree on on the new global currency system. Was in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. While World War II is going on, leaders from other nations around the world decided on a new global currency system. And what they said this led to the formation of the global organizations like the International Monetary Fund and GATT, which later became the World Trade Organization. The world's allies nations agreed on a fixed currency rate, which was sort of based on a global gold standard. The US dollar was the currency that nations used fiat currency under this agreement. The reason for this was because the United States was in possession of most of the world's gold supply at that time. America benefited greatly from this new currency system, and the dollar made its way into central banks around the world. In time, we left the fixed rate system. Richard Nixon stopped backing US dollars with gold globally in 1971. This was known as the Nixon shock. Today, some things have changed. We are still on the remnants of the Bretton Woods system. Many central banks still have the dollar in their reserves, and it remains in high demand today. After the 2008 global meltdown, many have speculated that we are going to return to another gold standard. Some believe that there will be another monetary system altogether. Many armchair economists have emerged to claim that some nations may even base their currency values on their resources. The claim is that all currencies will revalue based on the country's assets. This will cause gold to skyrocket as people begin to seek a hedge of protection from depleted currency values. Today, the global currency reset has become a major conspiracy theory that believes the dollar will crash. This theory proclaims this conspiracy theory has become big business to selling different types of items that relate to a belief at any minute in overnight dollar collapse. This belief has many converts and it's cultic in nature. Part of this belief system has origins in New Age philosophy, while other parts of this belief system has tied into biblical prophecy. That's happening. That's dealing with the gold currency reset. Did you hear what they were saying about gold? How we going into a golden age, the golden standard? Hey, Thomas, you said the moon was bright last night, Miss Elbow Jones. You see what I mean, y'all? Do y'all really see what's going on? And they talk about people stockpiling food. That's good, Holly Favor. That's right. Right. Do y'all really see what I'm going with this right here? And that is dealing with the global currency reset. And that's the reason why the Nazareth Act, what I've been reading and wrote this down, you read about the Nazareth Gazzara. That's why they destroying that old system. Because that old system right there only benefited the rich, and it put all countries in debt. So they precipitated the debt. The people of all the countries, we are the ones that got to pay back the debt. So they are playing slave master, and people are being the slaves. Nothing but a debt-based economy. That's how they make their money, by creating debt. They make money by creating debt. And we are $255 trillion in global debt right now. That's a lot of debt. Trillion. Look at the economy right now. It's fucked up. You feel me? Thank you, ACPV Baller 13. You feel me? Elbow Jones gold is going high, and I've been telling people, look into cryptocurrency, look into the gold, platinum, and precious metals. The currency, the dollar is done. Thank you, Pisces Empress. She's saying facts. It's people confirming what I'm saying, facts. This is the global reset. We're going into a new system. Thank you, True Talk 82. They're saying big facts. Thank you, Chancey McCray. And that is dealing with the global currency reset. That is why the Nazareth Gazzara is eliminating the IRS. Yup, income tax, the IRS, and the Federal Reserve. Because guess what? We gotta pay that, but we gotta pay back the debt through income tax. Thank you, Miss Elbow Jones. Thank you, Camilla Thomas. Wow, look at that. Look at that. And also check this out. We also going to talk about what to invest and how to invest on here, dealing with the global currency reset. This is on fire today. Yup, thank you, fitness girl. Yup, the dollar is done. And Show Me Right, YT channel said gold is traded at $16.94 right now. They said the dollar is done. The dollar is done. The dollar is done. Yes, exactly. Yep, silver, gold, water, herb, seeds. Thank you. Thank you, Video Files 99. Let me read it to them. Silver, gold, water, herbs, seeds, or soil, metaphysical systems of thinking of energy work in these new currencies. That's why they say in the Nezareth Gezerah, what I read right here, they said the last thing they're going to implement, you saying energy work, they said they're going to enable the release of over 6,000 patents of suppressed technologies that are being withheld from the public under the guise of national security, including free energy devices, anti-gravity, and sonic healing machines. You hear Trump going to nationalize the Federal Reserve? Your income tax is over. This is the last year for income tax. They're going to eliminate the Federal Reserve, the IRS, and income tax. They are done. They done. They done. Do y'all see how we connecting the dots on this shit? Oh yeah, I saw that rally in Michigan. And see, this is the new world order. This is, you know what I mean, the guess. Okay, got some silver bars. Thank you. You said $1.50, $1.50, a gal, damn. We going into a barter cashless society. Yup. Get your seed. He nationalized the Federal Reserve. Yup. Yup. Look up Caraboss. Thank you, citizen man. I heard about the rally in Michigan. I saw that. Yup, that free technology is our technology, old Ethiopian and Totology technology in Video Files 99. I want y'all to listen what I'm about to read. What I'm about to read dealing with the Nezareth Gezerah. And listen to this. I'm going to, yup. He merged the Federal Reserve with the U.S. Treasury. That's in the Nezareth Gezerah. Somebody say get the Kiko app on your phones. It tells you live metals, stock oil on one page. Click. Thank you, Show Me Ray YT channel. Look at this. We're giving out information, family. Yeah, I'm on Facebook on Brandon Miles. Matter of fact, I'm on Instagram as well, B Miles 410. Oh man, we on fire. Oh, thank you, Quentin Mello. Thank you for the donation, yo. Oh man, hey Melly and the High Priestess. Oh man, woo, we on fire. Now listen, right? Now we also talking about the old system, and we talking about technology. And check this out. This is what the new system going to be dealing with. Are y'all ready for this? It's going to be called the Superconscious Quantum Computer Global Financial System. Are y'all ready? Check this out. Video Files 99. Check this out. They said, oh, thank you, Citizen Man, for the donation. Thank you, bro. They said, we all connected at the quantum level, Nikola Tesla said. He said, quote unquote, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Tesla is credited with discovering the first alternating current AC motor and developed AC generation and transmission technology. He obtained around 300 patents worldwide for his inventions. Tesla is considered the foremost electrical engineer genius of the 20th century and possibly the greatest inventor the world has seen. The spirit god Cryon, channeled by Lee Carroll, has been telling us for years that humans are quantum multi-dimensional beings of pure consciousness in human form. Cryon said, quote unquote, he said the first civilization on the planet was called Lemuria, existing from 35,000 years to 15,000 years ago. Their quantum DNA was at 90% compared to 30% today. They said Lemurians had an understanding of life. A quantum DNA working at 90% creates a consciousness that is one with the universe. Quantum DNA produces quality, intuitive information. Lemurians knew all about solar system, the galaxy in general, and also about the stars. This created a seemingly advanced society. But they also said, but without any technical advancement as you have now. They said quantum physics explains the nature and behavior of matter and energy on the atomic and the subatomic levels. When we get into the subatomic area, things change accordingly to potentiality. Quantum physics is verifying what spiritual practitioners have been saying for years. We are fundamentally connected to everything around us in the so-called physical world of matter. They said science and spirituality, the quantum physics has considered to be opposing views for a very long time. But now we're observing emerging of both science and spirituality through quantum physics and the study of consciousness. This merging is causing a shattering and transformation of old accepted beliefs and theories and old thought patterns. The new quantum financial system is a super advanced, quote unquote, out of this world technology that the dark cabal does not have. It has the capacity to map information sources throughout the multi universe, which means time and space, time/space continuum, and also no time and space. It holds massive amounts of data and the compilation of materials in the size of a grain of sand. Its power source is not electricity. It is not dependent upon on any electrical grid and not even crystals. It is powered by the limitless energy source of life itself, which is consciousness. The very source of limitless energy that powers the human. Let me say that again. Intent. It reads into all organic life forms. It understands growth patterns. The way it's programmed, it is not possible for the dark cabal to steal money or wealth from another person or another nation any longer. This system does not recognize any royal line, only the line of source, which is present in all of us. That is going to be the new quantum financial system, which is actually going to be dealing with super conscious quantum computer global financial system. Did y'all hear what I just read? And he talked about the Lemurians. Wow. Melody the high priestess said it's big facts. Did y'all hear that? And family, don't even get involved in the protests. That's distraction. Don't get involved in that. That's not our fight. That's not our fight. You feel what I mean? Strawberry Spice said that's deep. That's the reason why we are in the reset right now. Thank you, Q Mac. She said we can tap into all that frequency. Yup. And do you see how they are using the money? You know what I mean? This money go around, and guess what? See, they starting off with the stimulus first to make us happy. Then we're going to go into the system. Saying this system has already been up for months, and that's why you notice that all of the cabal is starting to fall right now. They are starting to fall. Yup, no more income taxes. Exactly, Kurt Washington, right. The protest for those who know that their time is. Guess what? We ain't tripping. You feel me, Jasmine Virgo? Right? We ain't tripping. You feel me? You know what I mean? We are in the reset. I read that Nazareth Gezra. Oh, thank you, Black Guys, for the donation. Thank you. Appreciate the donation. Infinity 599. Energy operates on the number 3. Frequency operates on number 6. Vibration operates on the number 9. 369. Quantum technology is voodoo and Egyptian hieroglyphics in our stories. Woo! We're going to have to build on that, Video Files 99. Send me some info on that. Right, but Video Files 99. But you see how confirming or what you saying, Video Files 99? We ain't tripping. We on a high elevation. And see, this whole entire system of the quantum financial system in the Nazareth Gezra deals with high frequency. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, think about it, right? They owe us the fucking money. They owe us trillions of dollars. Amor told me, he said they owe us trillions. And the Nazareth Gezra is dealing with this. But it's going to be digital. It's dealing with gold-backed currency. We're going to have to start investing it into gold because the fiat money is already done. That's dealing with the global currency reset. Even Andrew Yang said jobs are no longer going to be around. Thank you, Pisces Empress. Said exactly facts. They owe us. Thank you, Elok. How did they hide free energy Tesla? And they come on. I've been reading this. They said this act is going to enable the release of over 6,000 patents of technology. You know what I mean? That pretty much date back to millions of years, which means it's ours. They owe us trillions and the land. Trillions upon trillions of dollars. Don't you know how they say the wealth of the wicked is going to be stored for the righteous? The first shall be last and the last shall be first. That's our shit. We coming for ours. And they talking about Tesla. You feel me? Video 599? Tesla said, know the secrets of the universe. Study 369. Study energy, frequency, and vibration. He was speaking in code. Frequency, energy, and vibrations hidden in 369. Mental math. Woo! The crown owe us Australian Aboriginals 52 trillion and 10 years ago. Yup, they owe us. They owe us. So I don't want to hear shit. Oh, we don't owe you anything. Bullshit. Bullshit. And our social security cost is worth like billions. Nationality. I love my melanated, I love my melanated people, but black ain't a nationality. I love my blackness, my copper color skin, the origin of blackness, but it's not a nationality. You feel me? This is it. Because guess what? When I read this, they said this plan did not come from the planet. They said we going to be going to other worlds and planets of alien and human life that the space program has been doing for decades. Star Trek, Star Wars. Haven't we been talking about that? That's right. Yeah, stay away from the rallies. Stay away from the rallies. You feel me? Hey, what's up, Quentinville? Right? Exactly. Yup. Social Security card. You said Social Security number is an account number. It's how I had the router number to access the money. Wow, citizen man. Ant-Man mentioned the time at Quantum Realm. Yup, different in the end game. Yup, they did all that. Yeah, stay away from the rallies, y'all. That's not our fight. Yeah, thank you, Quentinville. Yup, like the Jetsons. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Elbow Jones. Thank you. I've been telling them Transformers Dark of the Moon. I've been telling them watch Transformers. Star Trek, Avatar. This is biblical prophecy. Our shit is about to be returned. Prophet Nomadju Ali said that. He said it's all going to return to Asiatic hands. The Republic of America. Oh, no doubt, Chancey McCray. I gotta bring this. The Federal Reserve done. Thank you, Jasmine Virgo. Right, let them fight. They fight amongst each other. You don't got no horse in this race. Dr. Phil Valentine already told us, you don't got no horse in this race. They are fighting amongst each other. That's what happened, how we felt. We were fighting amongst each other. So we gotta fall back and get on our shit. Stay away from those rallies. I feel you, highly favored. Yeah, exactly. Let them fight amongst each other. I don't give a damn. That's right, Sinead King. Yup. You said Trump signed a new thing. They're going to mine on the moon and any other celestial body they come across. Wow. That's right, Cohete Hamilton. Yup. Sit back and observe. That's all we got to do. And just sit back and observe while they fall and while they're fighting amongst each other. Because all of this goes hand in hand. That's right. This is the shift, and that is the right. This is the Great Awakening, because the Nezarah Gezerah deals with the Great Awakening of ascension and the Great Awakening of higher consciousness. So that bullshit with these people out there, we ain't going to worry about it. 272 protested on the lockdowns at the state capitals. But like I said, I ain't going crazy during this quarantine. I ain't going crazy. We ain't going crazy on all of that rah-rah shit. This is the yup. Thank you, General Mosquito. Yup. Let them fight and mind your own business. Don't go to none of them goddamn rallies. You said studying in quantum realm shows there's no time, there's no space. By being quarantined, have you noticed the days? Yeah, I've been. Yo, video files 99. I thought it was me. I thought it was me. I was like, I thought yesterday was like Friday, and I thought today was Thursday, but today is Friday. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what's going on with the days? I'm losing track of days. Yo, time is flying. Video files 99. I thought it was me. Right? Yeah, let them fight amongst each other. Yeah, I'm enjoying this quarantine as well because, like I said, the world as we know it is not going to be the same. And I really firmly believe, hey, ideological African, yep, I'm enjoying this lockdown as well. Enjoying myself. I'm enjoying reading the information. This is great, man. Higher consciousness of what they're talking about. That's deep. A higher realm. Can you really imagine? You know what? Matter of fact, this is exactly what Nas was talking about. You know what? If I Ruled the World by Nas, damn, it was pretty much a prediction what he was saying. If I Ruled the World, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That was almost like the Nezareth Gezra right there. If I Ruled the World, you know what I mean? Imagine now, the world is going to be different. Can you really imagine? You finally living the life you always wanted to live, away from this old world. Can you imagine that? Because this is dealing with this is dealing with the golden age of global prosperity and peace. Can you really imagine that? I really want to know. Can you really imagine a world like that? A world with peace, where it's just limitless. Can you really imagine that? Can you really imagine that? And I will ask, imagine that. Can you imagine that? Can you really imagine that? As above, so below, but goes around, comes around. Can you really imagine a world like the movie Avatar, where you're back in nature, you in peace, you in tune with the animals, no vaccines, no poor, nobody's hungry, nobody go hungry, no food shortage, no vaccines, no guns, no police, no killing, no robbing, no rape, no murder, no thieving, no human trafficking, no sex trafficking, no organ trafficking, no more taking your melanin, no more racism. Can you imagine that? Oh, thank you, Citizen Man. Of course, you know. Thank you, Tiffany Johnson. Oh, thank you, Citizen Man. No doubt, bro. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Clean water, clean air. No, no more religion. No more miseducation. Can you imagine a peaceful world? No more jealous clowns. No more haters. No more thoughts. No more. No more none of that stuff. But right there, you feel me? You know what I mean? Can you imagine? He would ask, imagine that. I mean, man, you know what I mean? He would say, imagine that. Imagine that. We finally live in right. No violence, no jealousy, real food, no more right. You said no more Bill Gates, yup. You said diversity of minds, true diversity, yup. No more racism, no more colorism, no more jails, no more prisons. I mean, can you imagine everybody multi-millionaires? You're a multi-millionaire. You got everything you want. What would you do? Right? No more corruption, no more poverty. You feel me? We dreamt of this. Can you imagine? This is the new heaven and new earth. Because it's going to be heaven on earth. Our kingdom come, our will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Schools are done, church is done. Can you imagine that? No more homelessness. No more dark cabal. No more pedophiles. None of that. Yup, Aquarius exposing the truth. Yup, no more crime. Swing no chariot. Yup. Yeah, no. Well, you got all what you want. You want a high frequency all the time. A world cannot operate on dark and evil intent, but can you imagine? So they want to be using a quantum financial system to keep the vibration up. Wow, what do we love? Me and my sister talked about it. You know, people love money. So guess what? To keep people happy in this realm, they need money. So guess what? Can you imagine you doing the work that you really came here to do on this planet? Can you imagine that? You got everything that you want. You got peace. You got a peace of mind. No more wars. No more GMO complications. No more fake asses. No more breast implants. None of that shit. Yeah, right. No more backstabbing. Okay. No more vaccines. Of course, they got me buffering. A lot of truth on here. www.paypal.me/bmouse84 to support the channel. Everything is being reset. Yup. Yup. My father's house has many mansions. Yup. All natural. No more subhumans. No more these subhumans on our planet. It's been fucking up our planet. Right, you know what I mean? Just freely get what you need without greed, right? You know what I mean? You got, you know what I mean? Like, no more prostitution, no more rape. You know what I mean? Living on our planet. You feel me? We could travel anywhere we want. Like, yo, we gonna go to Mars. You know what I mean? We could travel anywhere we want. Clean water. Yup, streets paved in gold. Right, right. You know what I mean? Nobody trying to steal from you. Nobody trying to rob from you. You don't gotta watch your back. Yeah, no more human trafficking. No more stealing, you know what I mean? No more the drinking the blood of people, no more cannibalism. All of these isms and schisms. It said no more turkey. It said no more Cardi B. Y'all funny. Yeah, all food, yeah, will be natural and fresh. Yes. So she said Megan Thee Stallion. Yo, wow. Yeah, no more thoughts. Yeah, no more skinny jeans. And fake thugs and shit. And homo thugs. No more plastic surgery. I'm talking about living for a long time. You got all the wealth. Yeah, no more pedophiles. You said no more Lizzo. No more drama. No more Obama. Yep. No more that bullshit. No more sellouts. Yep. No more police brutality. Yep. No more wearing dresses. No more medicines. No more vaccines. No more fuck shit. Yeah, no more. Yeah, Jasmine Virgo, you funny. Oh yeah, now y'all can still wear the skinny jeans, ladies. I love to see you on skinny jeans. You know, yeah, man. But I'm ready for this. Yeah, no more mainstream media. Yeah, you're right. No more 2/3 niggas. Yeah, no more none of these low secretion to, you know what I mean? Yeah, no more drug addicts. No more ratchet ass. No more, no more Pookie and Mookie and shit. Pookie and Ray Ray and shit. Yup. No more military. Yup. No more Matrix. Mm-hmm. Yo said no more mumble rap. Right. Yeah, no more demons. Yeah, no more none of that shit. No more middleman. Yup. No more fake grills. Yo said giving the body overloads of aluminum intake. Yo funny. Yeah, no more fake history. With 2/3, we call 2/3. We call our people the 2/3 because they lost. The 2/3 of our people are lost. Funny. Yeah, no more Uncle Tom's Anchamamas, yeah? Yeah, no more wars. No more sellouts, yeah. No more Dusties and Pick Mishas, yeah. No more Beckys. Yeah, we've been through a lot of hell on this planet, y'all. Don't you think it's about that time that we finally get what's rightfully ours? We've been catching hell for a long time, yo. We've been catching hell for a long time. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Ain't gonna be no death. Yeah, no more master. Yep, no more gatekeepers. No more boule. No, no, no. You know what I mean? No more without leaders. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we ain't gonna have to have any more leaders anymore. Why? Because it ain't gonna be need for us to like stand. You know what I mean? More government. You know what I mean? No more fake to travel the world in peace and just. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like we all gonna be making money. Trade with each other. We all gonna have money. We just gonna trade. Yeah, no more chemtrails. Willie Rivers, nationality ID. We have people on here that knows about nationality and stuff. I can try to pinpoint you in the right direction. Right. You'll say we went from living 900 years old to 70. Yep, I want to live a long time. Yeah, no more mind playing. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we would be in charge of no more chemtrails, no more daggone. You know what I mean? The animals can live in the animals can just live amongst us in peace. We can live amongst the animals. You feel me? Live in a beautiful and peaceful world. The golden age. No more poverty. Yep. They said no more seedless fruits of marijuana. Yep. They said no more down low brothers. Right. You feel me? You can just live free and whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just live. You know what I mean? Forever. No more enemies. No more haters. You feel me? Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Yup. No more self hate. No more jealousy. Yup. You're pure fresh air and water. I'm ready for a world like that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for a world like that, man. I've been waiting for a very long time. Yeah, no more diagnosing our kids as autistic, making money off of them. Yup. Yup. No more bills. Mm-hmm. No more bills. Right. Yep. No more chemicals. No more bills. Talking about no more pain. You feel me? No more medicine we gotta take. Ain't gonna be no hospitals. Yeah, you're right, Talita Brown. Yeah, you're right, Miss Elbow Jones is gonna be like the movie Avatar. Yup, freedom, yup, freedom, yup, freedom will take on a whole new meaning. Yup, no more BG&E, yup. No more debt collectors and bill collectors. Yeah, no more subhumans on our planet. No more racism on the planet. No more white supremacy. So-called white supremacy. Yup. No more taxes. No more taxes. Yup. No more government. No more police. No more police brutality. No more prison. No more guns. No more weapons. Yup. No more lies. No more repo man. Yup. They said no more trifling neighbors. Emergency clinics. Yup. Yup. Now you rate helicopter. Now the real bill collectors be coming for hours. It's time for y'all to pay the bill. We pay the price now. Y'all gotta pay it. Yup. No more White House. No more presidents, kings, or none of that shit. None. None. It's time for y'all to pay ours. It's time to pay up. Yup. No more Section 8. Yup. No more opioids. I want my freedom. Yup. Live on the land and live free. Cause no more killing animals. You're right, Karima Shabazz. Yup. No more killing animals. Yep, it's time to collect what's ours. Didn't somebody say the wealth for the wicked is stored for the righteous, which means all of our inheritance is about to come back? It's time to pay up. Because, see, y'all have brought a world nothing but danger, peace. No, not peace. You brought a world of anger, danger, stress, not belief, always hurts, stress, that they will justify anything evil as being just. Yep, no more pork, no more chemicalized marijuana. Yep, no more white Jesus, no more religion. Because, see, they have created a world. They have created a world. It's fucking false. Everything about their world has been false. Because their world is not built on peace. See, the last quite some time we've been dealing with people that are not really human. They live at a subhuman level. They savages, parasites. And now we at the point right about now that these parasites must get off our planet. Because they have really designed a fucked up world. And that world has been a very unhealthy world. They have tried to assimilate us into the world. But see, it is the natural inclination of us as a people to fight against this world. Why? Because it is not our natural way of life. Anything attacking, they have been a virus on our planet. And we've been fighting against this virus. And this virus has killed off a lot of our people. But now the virus is dying off. And we are fighting against this virus. And this awakening is fighting against the virus. And the more and more that we continuously to put our truth, we are fighting against the virus. They are the virus. And everything that they have shown us has made us sick. Their eating habits, their religion, their way of life is sick. So they're like a virus. Now this virus is starting to disintegrate. Because the more the virus cannot feed on anything, it starts to eat itself. So when the parasite can't feed on anything, it starts to eat itself. So now you're watching the parasite, they going crazy because now the parasite starting to eat itself. See, the more and more we pull away from the parasite and we expose the parasite for who they are, the more they're going to start to eat itself. Because look at what's going on in the White House. A lot of these things, it probably ain't coming from me right now. Maybe I might be channeling something, but I'm here to let you know it's over for them. The golden age is here. The golden age is here. Thank you for the donations, y'all. That's right. They have been poor stewards on our earth. Okay, for electronics, up a virus, it's a parasite world system, the air, the land, the animals. Right? No more deception. I believe so, Vicky. That's right. It needs a host. So now the host is like, fuck y'all. We don't need you anymore. Now the host is, now the host is like, get away. So now the parasite is going to eat itself or it's going to die off. Can't we see the population of the parasite dying off? Yep, they already had their world order. Yep, and it's ended and ours is beginning. We are at the new beginning. We are in the beginning stages of the new world order, which is ours. Yep, no more vaccines. No more Bill Gates and the line CDC. Thank you, Miss Elbow Jones. The CDC is done, as well as the World Health Organization. They done. Nothing about their world has been great. Now I'm going to say this about their little world. Because their world has been nothing but riddance. You going to have to, listen, going to have to divorce yourself from this world. No more crazy people and no more crazy world. They've had their time. I don't know why, Jasmine. They keep doing. That's right. This is 2020 vision because they have created a they had created a world where that was built on sport and play. I know because I'm speaking truth. I'm speaking truth. I'm sorry about that, family. They keep on erasing comments. And if you'd like to support the channel, the Cash App is cash.me/$BMouse8. And the PayPal is www.paypal.me/BMouse84. Well, no problem, Quit Miller. Hey, you always buffer me. I mean, how can we live in a world like this any longer? I'm ready for the new world. Wow, Pisces. They are now saying in the sound round of stimulus it will be 500 per child. Cut off as 3 kids. Yeah, I know Smoky Quartz. I know they be taking a long time to load up because they've been messing with the screen because there's a lot of truth going on. Yep, they've been blocking a lot of notifications on a lot of channels and comments because it's a lot of truth coming out. But this is a part of the awakening. Yeah, any free thinkers or any truth seekers, they always want to block them. They always want to block them. Yep. So Melanie 100% is not here right now. So to support the channel, oh shit, what the hell? Yeah, so to support the channel, the PayPal is www.paypal.me/BMouse84 and Cash App at cash.me/$BMouse8 to support the channel. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. Yeah, exactly. Yup, but this is what we are in. We are in the shift of our planet. In a very great shift. It's not coming, it's already happening. That's what's going on. We are already in the midst of it. We are in the midst of the great shift. And I'm seeing it every single day. How this shift is happening. It is happening at a rapid stage. To the point where I cannot wait till it's all being revealed of what's going on. I can't wait. Because all of these things shall come to pass. Because like I said, coming up out of this quarantine, the world as you know it is no longer going to be the same. Yep, exactly. Yeah, YouTube is doing it. Yep, it's the shifting of the atmosphere. Exactly. So this man, yep. If you're being sensitive, they get hit them right. They get hit them where it hurts. If they're not buffering me, then we ain't saying the truth. Because their time is definitely up. Their time is definitely up, and it is about that time. They might as well wave the red flag. It ain't nothing that they can do. It's nothing that they can do to stop it. It is a wrap for them. It is a wrap for them. And it's nothing that they can do to stop it. It's nothing that they can do to try to even delay it. To even try. It's up. Your time is up. And you can no longer. You can't do anything about it. Why? Because it's already written. You can't go back and change time. You can't do none of that stuff. Because see, when our time is up, I'm quite sure y'all was waiting. And like I told people, low-level vibrational beings are not going to be going into the new world. We are ready for something higher. I know I am. And after all what I read, that's what we're going into. Like me, I don't feel the same. The energy feels different when I go outside. When I go outside, it feels totally different. It does not feel the same. You feel me? Hey, Lady Linus. Oh yeah, they better enjoy the ride. Charlie Brown. Because I'm going to tell you this, man. A lot of these people that have enjoyed this world, a lot of people that really have enjoyed this world, as this system crash, I hate to say it, but I got to keep it real. What's going on, Lady Linus? You ain't never lying about that, Miss Elbow Jones. Because, damn, what about to say? The energy is different. It's very different. Because I'm going to say, to those of them who love this world, they are low-level vibrational people. Anybody that fell in love with this world are not going to make it to the next one. And I'm going to say this right now. A lot of people that love this world, as it crashes down even more, a lot of them are going to commit suicide. Because, see, they can't fathom watching the world like this go down. Because, see, when your world has been designed unjustly, unlawfully, and ungodly, eventually, after a while, you're going to have to suffer consequences for your actions. You're going to have to suffer the consequences of what you have done. See, when you have a chance to rule, see, y'all got a chance to make it right for what you have done. But let me explain something to you. I'm not going to feel sorry for you if you don't make it. Because you have been a very vile, evil, wicked person. And you don't deserve to make it to the next world. Why should we allow low-level vibrational people, or as I say, low-level vibrational program devils? Why should we allow you into the next world? Exactly, Monique Hill, right? Too much information for them to not know. Right, you feel me? Y'all had plenty of time. Y'all had plenty of time to make it right. Y'all had plenty of time. All these people ever wanted was just to be free. And to just be citizens. You had a lot. So, yeah, it is deep, Jasmine Virgo. Yep. And you have been a fucking nuisance. Hey, True Essence. Happy born day, darling. Y'all have been a goddamn nuisance on our fucking planet. So, eventually, after a while, what you have done, you're going to have to answer to. So, you can't get mad when your shit starts to go down. You want to know why? Because eventually, after a while, you're going to have to fall down. All empires fall. All empires fall. How can you love a world like this? For vibrational world. As it, because you believed in the system, you bought into the system. You thought this system, you wanted the dream. But the whole entire damn dream was nothing but an illusion. And that illusion is going down right now. Their whole world has been one fucking illusion. And that's what we and see. That's what we are seeing, and that's what they mad that we have waken up to. That their world is nothing but an illusion. Everything about their world has been nothing but an illusion. So as we watch the empire fall like the Titanic, their fall is going to be very gigantic. Because these people have come a lot of antics that made people panic and made people frantic. But now the planet is being planned. Now the and we're just rhyming. See, now it's time for the devil to flee. Now it's time for the people to be free. Because see, this wicked world is what all evil know. But because see, the empire must fall. We have been fooled. Hey Valerie Jr. Yup, the Matrix. Yup. We really have and bamboozled and hoodwinked. We have really lived out the Truman Show by Perry. We was walking around a fake ass world that was on stage. These people been watching, yo. We've been really living the real life Truman Show by Jim Carrey. They set the stage, and we thought the world was real. But once we broke through of the generational curse and saw this world was not real, we saw that it was fake. They ain't like that, because we saw right through the matrix and the bullshit. It's been an illusion. This illusion has got to come down, and it's going to come down, and it's going down right now. Because their illusion has made enough. This illusion has made us. This illusion has made people devils. This illusion has made people some of the most sickest, vilest people we've ever seen. People have really lost their minds in this illusion, in this matrix. So, hey. Okay, they messing with the feed. Yep, we was all sleepwalking, yep. So now, you're right, yep. The chickens have come home to roost. I've long waited for this day, family. I really have. See, I always knew that something was wrong with this world since I was little. And now I get a chance to watch it go down. This is going to be an epic movie like we never seen before, and I've waited for a long time. Get your popcorn ready, family. Get your popcorn ready. Get your wine ready. Maybe get a blunt ready. Because when that day come, I'm going to smoke a fat one. I'm going to smoke a nice fat one. Watch the fall of what they call Babylon the Greats. Babylon is fallen. It is fallen. It has become the great habitation of the devils and the cage of every hateful and unclean bird. We are watching it. The Statue of Liberty, the Great Mother Harlot. Have y'all not been watching the movies? Olympus Has Fallen, White House Down. Have we not been watching it? Family, y'all better feel like Thanos. I feel what you mean, Monique Hill. I waited for this beautiful time. I'm gonna have a nice ass fat blunt with some popcorn. I'm gonna watch this motherfucker go down. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be like a movie like we've never seen before. I'm just excited. I'm just excited. Really excited. I'm very excited. Because this movie is playing out like I've never seen before. And I'm loving watching these devils run right now. I'm loving watching these devils run, being exposed. Let's see. In the end, the truth will out and peace shall prevail because people like them, huh, yeah, it seems like a movie. And I'm very excited. Oh, yeah, Trump is playing the Trump card. Yup. Yeah, I'm just fucking excited. And oh, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful that most of us were not the sellouts in our generation? Isn't it beautiful to be one of the chosen few? To be awakened and to watch it go down? It's beautiful. It is. I've long waited for this day. I can't wait. Yeah, oh yeah, peace on earth. You'll say popcorn and green. Oh yeah. Go smoke a fat one. Matter of fact, we have like a couple. Matter of fact, have a lot of blunts. I want to be fried. I want to be high as a damn kite. I'm gonna be high as a damn kite watching go down. Just like, yeah, just this shit is epic. Cause it is. And everything is all taking place. And everything is all in motion. Cause it's time for it's time for the balance of the planet. The planet is off balance. And now we are going into an age where it's going to be golden, lovely, beautiful, and for real. It ain't nothing that they can do. Yeah, it ain't nothing that they can do. They can't stop it. They can't stop it. They can try all they want, but it ain't gonna work. It's not. It ain't gonna work. It's over for them. Can't we not see that they are over? They done. And it's all happening right in front of our very eyes. So be excited for the time of what we in. But family, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off of here, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and relax a little bit, charge up my phone, go outside for a little while, get some air. You feel me? And what I'm gonna do, fam, I'm definitely I'll be looking up articles and stuff like that, man. Go ahead and take a breather because just wanna just go ahead outside, take a breather. And definitely, fam, you always appreciate it. Definitely, I want to say thank you, everybody that's been on the stream, and y'all be safe. Y'all have a wonderful day. And like I said, to support the channel, the Cash App is cash.me/$bmouse8, and the PayPal is www.paypal.me/bmouse84, and to follow me on Instagram is bmouse410, and my email address is brandonmiles410@yahoo.com. One love, family. Peace out once again. Catch y'all later. Peace.